Cool. This is my fourth video, and hopefully my videos have been making sense to you guys, and hopefully with what I'm saying, um, it resonates with you guys. My jaw hurts, but like I'm kind of like getting into like this momentum, and until my instincts tell me to shut up, then I'm gonna shut up. And yeah, there's a side of me that's still kind of like worried about like, it's like, are people gonna get it, or are people, am I wasting my time here like talking? It's like, fuck, like that's what happens. I think when you have like sun square moon, it's like you always have these inner confliction that lies within the self. But anyways, I'm gonna talk about numerology today. So if for the individuals that don't know what numerology is, it's basically numbers, and the numerology information that I'm going to be revealing today is, I would like to say I'm a life path number 7. And how do I know that? My birth year is born in 1990, and I am born on the 3rd of March. So what you do, you take out my year of birth, 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 0, 1990, year of birth. Add the 3rd month, which is 3 of the year, and you add the 3rd day. So 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 0 plus 3 plus 3 makes 25. And 25, 2 plus 5 is 7. So I'm a life path number 7. So according to what I know, my compatible numbers are 3, 5s, and 8s. And I've met, a couple 3s, in my lifetime, which, they're, to me, they're pretty quick-minded, pretty sensitive people, very creative, very artsy, great performance skills and stuff like that. And 5s, they're just brilliant, like quick-minded, smart, and just like, they're able to like create a lot of quick fix to things, which to me it's very very useful in a sense, because 7s are a little rigid. I mean, if you look at a physicality of a 7, it's like straight and then with a sharp with a sharp corner. And 7s only accumulate knowledge through the corner of it, if I'm making any sense. But anyways, if I don't make sense, it's like, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna go with the flow. So, yeah, and my other compatible number is at 8, which is my favorite number. 7 is my lucky number, and 8 is my favorite number. And the reason why 8s are my favorite number is just because when I meet 8s, it's like they just give me like this really like, comfortable vibe. It's like whenever I'm stuck, whenever I'm stressed, whenever I'm pissed, I start talking to them, and it's like everything just sort of like goes in a flow. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't need to think about it. And it just feels right, And I just been checking out, checking out like celebrities' birthday numbers and my friends' birthday numbers, and, my family members' birthday numbers. And yeah. So I, in my mind, sometimes I would just think about like, like, wouldn't it just be nice if I can meet a girl that's like a 8 life path number instead of my incompatible numbers and stuff? It was just like a thought and stuff. I was just thinking, and that thought would always come to me. And I don't purposely think of it. It just kind of just comes, if that makes any sense. So what I'm trying to say is that when I go shower, I take cold showers, by the way. Like, I take, like, freezing cold showers. And as when I'm taking the showers, I will count to 70 5 times. And 70 times 5 makes 350. So 350 seconds. So 3 plus 5 plus 0 equals 8. That's 8. And I would do that every single time when I take a cold shower. And then after that, after I think like 9 months of taking cold showers, I don't remember when I started taking cold showers, but I think I've been doing it for maybe like a year or maybe like 9 months or something. But yeah, I would just keep thinking about it, and then I would just let the water like kind of like droop through me, like it starts off from the head, and then I would get like these massive headaches, and I would feel like this part of my head. Some people they call it the third eye, and I don't know. And I feel like it would rip and stuff, and then I get these visions, and then it's like I'm in this cold water, and yeah, and then yeah, some of the visions I don't even remember, but it just comes back to me. When tension goes, energy flows. So when it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, then whatever. But anyways, I started to realize like for the past year, ever since not past year, like now it's 2000. Now it's like 2017 April, and I moved back to Canada on the excuse me on the 2014 April. Yeah, it's been no 2015 April. So it's been 2 years, exactly 2 years since I moved back to Canada, and I realized that life has been really, really magical for me. What I mean by magical is that when I was taking those cold showers, I was saying I count to 75 times, which is 350 seconds, and 3 plus 5 plus 0 equals 8. And I sell jewelry, and the man that actually works on my website, I believe his birthday is born on 1972. Anyways, he's the year of the rat, 1972, February 23rd. And you add it all up, it's a 26-8. And I have this other friend named Chris, like this dude right here that's like, you show your face again?
Oh, okay, sure.
Show.
Hi.
So, yeah, this dude right here, his birthday is on 1990, March 31st. And then, I was meeting like my other friend, like my other friend, I'm not gonna, call her name, but her birthday is born in 1991, January 23rd, and it's a 26-8. And I met this other person's birthday is in 1998, January 7th, which adds up to an 8. And then I met this other girl is in 1993, I think October something. Anyways, it adds up to a 44-8. And I think if I really make a list of it, which I didn't because I didn't plan to make this video, I'm just going with my instincts. When I just started to think about it, I have maybe 7 or 8 people that are all life path number 8s that are just constantly coming to me. And not too long ago, I was just kind of somewhat dating this girl that's also a life path number 8, but it didn't really work out well. But apart from that, what I want to say is that I'm realizing that the reason why I'm finding coming across so many 8 path numbers, it's because I subconsciously asked for it. It's like my own little mantra that I created. It's like when I take my shower, I count that number. I'm not gonna repeat myself. I count that number, and then to me, it's something symbolic. Even when I go for my meditations, I would meditate. Sometimes I would meditate for 25 minutes, and then something would just say, yeah, just go for another minute, and I stop at 26 minutes. And 2 plus 6 is 8. Or maybe I would just feeling good, I would just go for like the meditation for like 35 minutes, and 3 plus 5 is 8. And then I would just, go for, sometimes an hour and 7 minutes of meditation, and go for it. I would stop at some number that would be symbolic, and which somewhat adds up to an 8. And it just feels right. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I just do it. And then before you know it, I start meeting like these people. Like the dude that sets up a website for me, my other friend name, what's his name? Catch, Chris, and there's just so many people that I can't really comprehend, I can't really think of right now. But what I'm trying to say is that, like, yeah, all of them are just 8s. And I start to realize that the reason why I'm coming across to all these people is because I subconsciously asked for it. And if for the individuals that have watched my previous video, I mentioned that life is truly magical if you believe in it. Obviously, if you don't believe in it, it's not going to be magical. So I really believe in that, like, life is magical. And now I'm not talking about magical in a sense like the Tooth Fairy and the Santa Claus and that. I'm talking about manifesting the reality that you desire subconsciously. Because you can say consciously you believe in something, but subconsciously you believe in something else. So what's going to manifest is what you subconsciously believe in. Or maybe you subconsciously not believe in, you subconsciously think about most. That is what's going to manifest. And that has been my reality, and that's what has been happening over and over again. Like, yeah. And I know it's not bogus. I know it's not, I didn't make this up in my head. It's like I'm really experiencing this. And I realize that the people that I'm coming across to are similar in some ways. Like the little things that they say, it just repeats itself. It just makes me tick. Just yeah. So yeah, what I want to say is that, like, what you ask for will manifest if you have the right intentions, and if you believe in what you believe in with faith, anything is possible. And you are the driver of your own destiny, and you are what you think about most. And so I always wanted, like, to meet like a girl that's an 8 light path, and then boom, I met it. I found it. But that didn't work out well. And at the same time, I met a bundle of 8 light path people because I innately believe in that these are people that I'm compatible with. I don't work with anybody. I don't just open myself up to anyone. Like, for the ones that you guys know, sevens are really introverted. I'm a very introverted kind of person. Like, I'm a really shy person. Like, I get nervous easily. It's just like one little thing that ticks me off. I don't want to speak to this person or something. But yeah, 8s give me like the most, comfort. So I subconsciously, somehow, some way, just keep asking for 8s. And what else would I say? Oh my God, it's almost 15 minutes. Holy crap. I'll be amazed if you guys actually like listen for this long. Because sometimes I feel like I can't even stand my voice. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. So based on my experience, I just wanted to reveal that like you can manifest anything if you have the right motives. If you don't have the right motives to manifest what you want to manifest, that's still cool. I mean, if you kind of like tweak it, it's still gonna work. Like the universe is just gonna get out of your way, and everything's just gonna be like water. It's just gonna flow, you know, and it will flow if you believe in it. Trust it, believe in it, live it. Peace.